UFO amendments are struggling in the House of Representatives. So let's talk about it. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, yeah, this is from an article by Dean Johnson. There's also updated comments from Congressman Garcia and others. And I'm going to tell you why this probably isn't as big of a deal as it might at first seem. Okay, let's just go through the article. I don't know how else to do it other than just read the article. It now appears that no UAP-related amendment will be voted on by the U.S. House of Representatives during consideration of the FY 2025 NDAA on the House floor later this week. The House Rules Committee has not yet issued its official list of the amendments that will be in order for floor consideration, but my Capitol Hill sources indicate that none of the 4 UAP-related amendments that had been submitted by the Rules Committee, along with 1,300 other amendments dealing with other subjects, are destined to be made in order for floor votes. And he has, Dean Johnson has a later update saying that yes, that is indeed the case. The non-approved amendments include number 75, submitted by Representative Robert Garcia. This amendment was based on the Schumer-Rounds UAP Disclosure Act, a measure that passed the Senate in July 2023. The other 3 UAP-related amendments that apparently will not make the House Rules Committee cut. Number 3, submitted by Reps Robert Garcia and Glenn Grothman to require the FAA to establish a UAP reporting system for civilian aviation personnel. Number 154, a short amendment submitted by Representative Tim Burchett, instructing the President to release all records relating to UAP. And number 369, submitted by Representative Garcia again, to make 3 obscure and probably superfluous changes to the statutes governing the Pentagon's ARROW. During an open hearing today, no House member appeared before the Rules Committee to plead for any of the UAP amendments to be made in order. Rejection by the House Rules Committee will have no direct effect on the possibility of some version of the UAP Disclosure Act being included in the Senate's forthcoming version of the NDAA. The Senate NDAA is likely to be merged with the Intelligence Authorization Act that was approved by the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence in May. That bill would extend a law originally enacted in December 2023 to deny funding to any UAP-related controlled access program within the intelligence community that has not been properly reported to designated members of Congress. The bill also contains provisions to enhance protections for intelligence community whistleblowers, sponsored by Senator Ron Wyden. Congressman Garcia followed this up by saying, "My 3 UAP amendments to the National Defense Authorization Act have been blocked from being considered by House Republican leadership. We must continue to fight for transparency and take seriously national security concerns in public interest. We will continue pushing." And of course, he highlights that it was House Republican leadership that killed it or nixed it, which I think is unfortunate because we also had Tim Burchett the other day. When asked about Garcia's amendments, he said, "Oh, he's a Democrat." So we're getting people being very political here, which is unfortunate. Yes, there was Republican leadership that killed it, but we also, they also killed Tim Burchett's, or they nixed it in this current iteration. Tim Burchett, another Republican's amendment as well. So, getting partisan about it is probably not helpful. So far, this whole thing has been very bipartisan, which is good, which is necessary. The moment this gets partisan and political is the moment we lose the fight. So far, it's been extremely partisan, starting, with Harry Reid and Arrow and, Bass. He made sure that effort was a bipartisan effort. Obviously, Schumer Rounds, we have Schumer and we have Rounds, Democrat, Republican. The House Oversight Committee, where we got the David Grush testimony, that was a bipartisan effort. So let's continue to keep it bipartisan. I know we're getting closer to the election. People are starting to, really get political and agitated. Hey, I get it, but it's not helpful to the conversation. I think it's very important to keep this in mind after what happened today with these amendments not going forward, what Jay Alberto is saying here. Everything will go to the Senate. Representatives Conference to approve UAP laws, just like in 2023. No big deal, no change from 2023. It'll all come from the Senate, and then the differences will be resolved in conference. That's the way it was before. That's the way it will go down this time as well. So I don't think this is a big deal. I think it's unfortunate. I would love it if these amendments had gone forward in the House. That would be amazing. But, you know, it is what it is. We're fighting UFO cover-up that has existed forever, but we are actually getting Congress people engaged in this, actively engaged. We have multiple amendments being pushed forward right now in Congress. Are they going to meet resistance? Yes, they're going to meet resistance. How did they get around the resistance last time? Well, they did, kind of, I guess. We did get the Schumer-Rounds amendment, but the way they did it was to go through conference. And, you know, again, we got mixed results on that, but they are continuing to push this forward. So I am hopeful that we will get a better result next time. Maybe some stronger amendments, maybe an audit of Arrow, maybe some better whistleblower protection, maybe some parts of Schumer rounds reinstated. I think things are going to continually get better year by year, but this is probably going to be a process. This is probably something that we are going to have to be patient for. The wheels of government are slow, and you know, but they're engaged now. So that's the important thing, is that Congress is engaged in this topic. We have multiple Congress people trying to push things forward, and things are slowly getting pushed forward. We are probably going to see more and more Congress people getting galvanized by this issue, and that's extremely exciting. But I think it's very important to keep it bipartisan. The worst thing that could happen for UFO disclosure is for this to become partisan in any way. So, yeah, anyway, that's my take on it. I think this latest setback isn't so much of a setback as it's just business as usual. And, you know, it's unfortunate that this is the usual business, but it is the usual business. So, anyway, that's my take on it. Let's just be patient. I think things are going forward, and I think that we will get a better result with the next NDAA. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see, but I am cautiously optimistic that things will improve in the next year. So, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it. Smash the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't miss a thing. Join me on social media. There's Facebook, Twitter, Discord links below. Newly updated Discord link. If you wanted to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below, or by becoming a channel member, because channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, there are plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.